Welcome to Plan9Crunch. I'm Doug Gibson, and this is our Plan9Crunch Read of the Week. It is Ed Wood's Warm Angora Wishes and Rubber Octopus Dreams. It's the Rondo winning anthology of stories based on Ed Wood's life or his movies and books. And this has a really good it has a really good roster of writers. They include Gregory Mank, Frank Gellistrito, Bob Dracokai, Christopher R. Gauthier, Dwight Kemper, Brad A. Braddock. Yours truly has a story in this anthology also. And Brad Braddock was the publisher, and Kurt McCoy is the guy that edited it. I'm going to read a story today titled Ed Wood and the Mystery Tower Sitter. And it's by Gregory Mank. Now, he's a pretty well-known name in cult literature. He's written a lot of books. I particularly enjoy his book that details the careers of Bela Lugosi and Boris Karloff, even though I think Lugosi was the better actor, but I certainly respect Mr. Mank's opinion that Karloff may have been a better thespian. The story, I told you, Ed Wood and the Mystery Tower Sitter. Let's start reading from it. And here we go. Wood and Madeline strolled about the carnival. He carried 24 flyers, all he'd been able to afford, that luridly proclaimed, "Coming soon to a movie theater near you, Grave Robbers from Outer Space, starring Bela Lugosi in his final role, featuring Vampira, produced, directed, and written by Edward D. Wood, Jr." A few in the crowd stepped up and took flyers, all of which soon were gone. They gaped at Vampira, but quickly decided she was a fake. The real Vampira, after all, had sex appeal and kitschy star presence. Madeline had neither, despite the makeup and costume. Eddie and Madeline walked about, basically ignored. "This wig," whined Madeline, "is oppressively hot." "You'll get used to it," Wood replied. "And this waist cincher," she said. "It's positively medieval." "Suffer for your art," said Wood. "Besides, some women enjoy dressing up that way." "Yes," said Madeline slyly. "And so do some guys, don't they, Eddie?" Most of Eddie's acquaintances knew that he was a sometimes transvestite. After all, he'd even directed and starred in an underground film titled Glen or Glinda, dealing with this topic. He expected empathy from a sociology grad student, but Madeline usually regarded him with a bitchy grin, as if she relished knowing his secret, which was actually no secret at all. "You're aware, of course," said Madeline, "that Miss Mila Nurmi, or the real Vampira if you prefer, will likely pursue litigation if she hears about this stunt. After you stuck her into Grave Robbers from Outer Space, I've heard she wants nothing to do with you. And no wonder," she laughed derisively. "What merde? No wonder Lugosi died while making it." "How would you know if it's merde?" demanded Wood. "You weren't in it, and you can't have seen it as it's not even released yet." "I've heard about it. They say that even Tor Johnson, and you and I both know what a pitiful artiste he is, says it's simply deplorable." She tittered with laughter. "Hubcaps for flying saucers. Oh my." Eddie ignored her. If tonight went as he hoped and planned, he was about to rise from the grimy dungeon of trashy filmmaking he'd occupied in Hollywood, USA for far too long. So this is from the story Ed Wood and the Mystery Tower Sitter by Gregory Mank. Once again, it's from this book. You can get it at Amazon. And it's reasonably priced. Once again, it won the Rondo for 2024. Best anthology fiction or occult fiction, whatever they call it. I'm sorry if I missaid that. And I'm Doug Gibson. And this is Plan9Crunch Reads for a Week. Now, at Plan9Crunch, we're at YouTube. You can subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. And we very, very much appreciate subscribers. We're growing steadily, and we're very happy for that. We also have a TikTok presence. Occasionally I'll do something. Sometimes Sophie Gibson will do something also on TikTok. And on Facebook, we're Plan9Crunch Podcast and Blog. And we keep that Facebook page pretty active. And also we have a blog, Steve Stones and I. And now more recently, my son Joe also. And Joe does podcasts too, like this. He doesn't call them podcasts. He insists I shouldn't say that, but to me they'll always be podcasts, even if he can see me. But at Plan9Crunch.com, our blog, Steve Stones and I, and plus Joe, We have over 1,000 posts dating back to 2007. So anyways, thank you very much for this Reader of the Week, and that's a wrap.